There is a big change in Australian immigration system where they are giving some compensation to overseas workers who are coming to Australia under subclass 482 temporary skilled work visa. This work visa is given to overseas migrants and it requires essential sponsorship of Australian companies. It is definitely your trade will not be recognized by the TRA. Australian companies will direct appoint you if you are eligible. And what is the biggest change? The biggest change is that earlier 2 years work experience was required. Now they are going to reduce this work permit from 2 years to the 1 year. What is the reason that Australian immigration system became a little bit relaxed, although they are very rigid in these days and changing more rules to restrict the overseas visa, especially capping of students and capping of skilled workers and capping of banning of 476 subclass. This 482 subclass is only main subclass now currently in which overseas in less time can go to Australia and can work in Australian companies as a skilled worker. This is a temporary skilled work visa, but limitation of this visa is that you need to get sponsorship from Australian companies, which looked very difficult that Australian companies will sponsor any overseas person. The reason of this relaxation is the response of those criticism in all over Australia by companies, by construction companies, IT companies and different other companies who are telling that these current capping of skilled workers and even students are not good for the Australia. Their statement is that, and they, because they were analyzing by their authorities and very many authorities, many universities researched upon current capping and they evaluated that housing crisis is not due to overpopulation of skilled worker and the students. They are not burdened, and according to them this is due to shortage of skilled worker, and they were talking a reversible way, and they are talking that we need more skilled worker in spite of capping of skilled workers. We need more skilled workers, otherwise housing crisis is going to become severe in the coming years. I think immigration system assessed and analyzed that 482 subclass is the direct visa for skilled worker. That company is going to hire that individual, and that individual definitely will be hired when that company will require him and he will not find suitable person in Australia, and that's why he will interview overseas person and clearly telling that person has potential and can give the output which Australian skilled workers are not going to give. Remember, Australian citizens are not much popular in skilled working in Australia. These are overseas workers, and especially the students who are free from the universities. After bridging visa, when they get the work permit, they work more in a professional way. When you will analyze their mind of perfection in their work, the reason is that because they had to get the permanent residency, and they always think that when they will work perfectly, their work permit will be extended, the company will keep giving them job, because they had two objectives in Australia. Number one, work to earn the money. Second one, to get the permanent residency. That's why overseas workers look honest in their work and look more perfect in their professional skills when they are genuinely selected by the companies. Earlier, Trade Recognition Australia and other department of Australian immigration system were not able to assess the individuals, but this subclass 482 is create the direct link between companies and the workers, so that they are able to get, assess, evaluate the skills in the individual directly. TRA generally assess the applications without conducting interviews, and there were a lot of errors because when those people reach Australia, and even they passed Trade Recognition Australia assessment, but they were unemployed. But 482 subclass visa is no risk factor of unemployment, because company directly inviting that individual to work, and that person will direct go right from the first day and will not cause any hurdle and will provide the services to a specific company. For further updates, keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan. Thank you very much.